Wow. The last time I played to a full house, it was a wedding that I did many years ago, and there was 400 people there. So I do get a little jittery sometimes. Last year, we were proud to launch Pfetch a Ride, rideshare partnership with Uber and Maruti to provide transit within the city limit service area. A key focus in this program was to make sure we had transit flexibility that was accessible to all. Has it been received by our residents with open arms? Well, let's just hear what they have to say about it.
I came to the city council meeting because I realized how important transportation is, and I wasn't convinced, because I didn't know the council yet, that they even cared about us. Well, I found out differently. They do care, and they worked very hard, and they listened to us. Now, I'm not the only one who spoke, and they heard, I felt like they heard what we were saying.
I think that is one of the best things that has happened, and I really appreciate what the city councilman took the time to listen and to come to our community and talk to us about this, because there are people who didn't understand what was going on.
I drove up until the 12th of June, and then it came a point where I could not drive anymore. And that's when I became how very aware I became of this program and how important it is to people who do not drive, and especially to those of us who are in chairs, in power chairs. I had anxiety attacks wondering what's going to happen, and then we found out about Pfetch a Ride, and I'm sleeping at night. And it's largely because of the work that's been done by the city council.
You know, we are trying to make life for seniors not just the quantity, but the quality. And that was one of the things that we were talking about. People need to be able to, we live longer, we need to be able to interact and be able to get from point A to point B without worrying about how you're going to get back. And I am so glad that they voted on this, that they allowed us to speak each time we came to city council, and that they listened.
I can get to church on my own because it runs on Sunday. I can go to Friday meetings because I'm involved in a Bible study.
Maybe we can go to get the bus to go to Baylor Scott and White, or we can get the bus to go to Stonehill. And it was things that were a part of everyday normal life for people who drive. And for people who can't get out, it is very hard for them to maneuver around, and then they get depressed. And we don't need that. So quality of life.
I found out that because of this council, that we do have a voice, and they do care.
We are just extremely pleased to offer this mobility rideshare program to our citizens. And when you hear from them, City Council knows they've made the right decision and make a difference.